Assalamualaikum and good day to everyone. My name is Muhammad Hairi Danish and I'm from M3 CS230 3D. And my matrix ID is 2026 130611. Today I'll be presenting one of the most significant advancement in AI for 2025, which is Claude. As we move from simple AI chatbots like GPT, Claude, or Gemini in web browser for a while, to fully autonomous agents, Claude stands out as the bridge that connects high-level reasoning with the practical, messy reality of a developer's terminal. Today, we will explore how this tool is redefining software engineering. So, what is Claude actually? Claude is a command line interface where we used to call it as CLI as a tool designed for autonomous coding. Unlike traditional chatbots like GPT, Gemini, or Claude, where we always copy-paste our code snippets in browser, Claude executes command directly in our local environment. Its primary goal is to handle complex, multi-step engineering tasks like fixing bugs across several files, all through one unified interface. Claude is released in early 2025 and it is a leading example of agentic AI, which means an AI that can take action on its own. So actually what is agentic AI? Agentic AI is the buzzword of the year, which means that AI doesn't just talk, but they do things, plans, and then acts by writing and running files themselves. So Claude is built by Anthropic, an AI safety and research company that based in San Francisco. Anthropic was founded by former OpenAI executive Dario Amodei, who wanted to focus on constitutional AI. Their primary goal actually is to developing models that are helpful, harness, and harmless to the developers. And the innovation is to develop the Claude series model, which consistently rank as top tier for coding, logic, and reasoning tasks. So nowadays, Claude is often preferred by developers over the world over other models because its reasoning feels more like human-like and less prone to hallucination, which means is only in one prompt and Claude can give what actually we want. For the technical side, Claude is built with a modern stack including TypeScript, Node.js, and Bind. It uses an agentic loop architecture that uses a think, act, observe cycle to execute command, analyze output, and self-corrects error repeatedly until it's done. It also uses Model Context Protocol (MCP), which allows it to securely access to our local files and database. Next, it also has a terminal integration where Claude is deep integrated with Unix, Linux, Mac OS shells, and Git version control. One of the best features I personally think in Claude is the full codebase awareness, which means Claude can scan our entire project and directory so it can understand every context and dependencies and how every file in our directory is connected. For example, you can see the image beside. We send a prompt to Claude to analyze the code base and create a Claude ND file for us. Next, it can also perform autonomous problem solving, where Claude can researching bugs and proposing fixes without us that have to guide it every second. It even supports test-driven development by running our tests and fixing the code automatically until they pass. So Claude.md5 actually acts like a memory or instruction manual for the AI, so it can know exactly how to work on our specific project every time we open it. In the real world, this is a lifesaver for legacy code refactoring. Like, okay, imagine like we migrating an entire old database library to a new version, and unlike traditional, like we need to move it manually or what, instead Cloud Code can do that in only one prompt. It also can handle the database management, where it can assist everything with schema design and data migration scripts. As you can see in the terminal screenshot, it can even use a specialized agent like a blog reviewer to research the web and analyze the articles. So this in the real world, like this is really save hours of boring work for the developers out there, that can allowing the developers to focus on the creative side of building software. So in conclusion, Cloud Code do represents a fundamental shift in our field. We are officially moving past the era of AI chatbots like GPT, Claude, and Gemini or Grok in a web browser, and entering the era of the AI collaborator. This transition has given birth to a new way of working, where we usually call it as vibe coding. This technology effectively turns a student or a solo developer into a one-man team, where it's capable of building and maintaining a complex system that previously required an entire department. So like nowadays we can do it by ourselves with many agents, with many AI agents as a team, and we give them a specific role and they can perform, and we can work like a complete department in an office. Yeah. So ultimately, Cloud Code isn't here to replace the developer, but it's here to give us a superpower, allowing us to build faster, safer, and more complex systems than ever before. That's all from me. Thank you for watching.